Matt Haig, Notes on a Nervous Planet. In Notes on a Nervous Planet, Matt Haig discusses the challenges of modern life on our mental health, highlighting how our environment, politics, culture, and especially rapid technological advancements contribute to the rise of mental illness in industrialized nations. The book summary delves into the effects of an excess of choice and information in various aspects of our lives, the downsides of hyperconnectivity, and the role of work stress on our physical and mental well-being. It also examines our perception of beauty and the struggle to maintain mental balance in the face of consumerism. The focus is on identifying strategies to mitigate these negative impacts on an individual and societal level.
The modern world and mental health. The modern world promises longer and prosperous lives with reduced extreme poverty, hunger, and violence. However, there's an alarming increase in mental health issues in various industrialized nations due to environmental, political, and cultural changes. The rapid technological progress has a significant influence on every aspect of our lives, including political elections and body image. Social media has revolutionized how we present, relate and rate ourselves. However, humans' internal clock hasn't changed despite the significant technological advancement. Lack of sunlight, real-life social interaction, and excessive use of technology can exacerbate stress, anxiety, and depression. It's imperative for us to assess this dilemma and protect ourselves from the negative effect of fast-paced technological change. Too much choice. The abundance of options in modern life can lead to overwhelming anxiety. With so much information and choice available, it's difficult to keep up. To cope, individuals must learn to control their intake and focus on significant tasks while eliminating distractions. The author suggests disconnecting from news, social media, and other digital stimulations to reduce anxiety and promote calmness. The process of taking things away from our lives promotes mental well-being, and finding a balance between excess and access can result in a more peaceful existence. Staying human in a hyperconnected world. The internet has become an integral part of people's lives, with over half the world's population now connected. While there are benefits, like access to information, it also has downsides, with news outlets and social media platforms focusing on the worst things. This has led to anxiety and depression among users. Apple CEO Tim Cook himself has warned against the overuse of technology. To stay human in a digital world, people need to understand that the online world is just digital and practice abstinence by limiting their use of technology. Work less, live better. Time is a valuable asset and stress has become a common sentiment in modern life. While advancements in technology have promised to provide us more free time, the reality is that we have more work than ever before. A culture of constant work assessment and high expectations can lead to toxic work environments that adversely affect both our physical and mental health. Research has shown that working less can result in better health and productivity. To achieve a better work-life balance, we should aim to have less to do instead of trying to do more. A lack of sleep has also been linked to negative mental and physical health impacts. To improve sleep, it's recommended to avoid alcohol and caffeine before bedtime, establish a nighttime routine and put those devices away. Prioritize rest and sleep to improve your overall well-being. The beauty standards trap. Despite the ever-increasing accessibility of beauty products and services, society's fixation on looks has never been higher. This trend is fueled by unrealistic beauty standards on social media, with companies benefiting from our perpetual desire to solve perceived flaws. People's fears about aging only compound their concerns about appearance. While older people tend to worry less, the solution for all lies in accepting ourselves as we are and embracing our imperfections, much as we do for our loved ones. Weighing stress, a psychogram perspective. The author proposes a unit of measurement, psychograms, to understand the varying levels of stress in different activities. By tracking psychograms, individuals can become aware of how stress affects mental health and focus on activities that soothe and lighten stress. The author suggests that good habits for mental health while ill, such as rest, gentle exercise, and fresh air, can also be beneficial when well. By being mindful of environment and habits, one can prioritize positive activities to improve mental well-being. The Happiness Trap. The book reveals how modern marketing experts use fear, uncertainty, and doubt, FUD, to make us believe that we need their products to be happy. However, happiness is about being content with who we are and what we already have. Instead of eliminating desires, the goal should be to minimize them. We should avoid comparing ourselves to others and allowing for failure, as humans are imperfect creatures. Changing mental health stigma. Mental health can be difficult to discuss because of long-standing societal stigmas. Though mental health awareness has been increasingly widespread, mental illness is still often viewed as something that should be hidden. This stigmatizing atmosphere can prevent people from seeking the care they need. Moreover, mental health problems are often trivialized until they develop into severe cases. We need to create an environment that emphasizes the importance of mental health. This means recognizing the connection between mental and physical health and rejecting old ideas of Cartesian dualism. We can create a more supportive future by implementing technology wisely, designing non-commercial areas and building a culture that values simplicity and humanity over consumerism. It's time we work together to change how we talk about, understand and support our mental health.
In conclusion, Notes on a Nervous Planet directs readers to attain mental peace by examining the intersection of our modern lives with mental health, and identifying practical ways to protect ourselves from the negative effects of technology and societal expectations. The book nudges readers to reassess how we view our bodies and appearances, controlling desires, and handling work stress. Moreover, it emphasizes the importance of actively promoting mental well-being through open dialogue, understanding the mind-body connection, and creating supportive environments that encourage human connections over consumerism. The takeaway is that finding contentment and happiness in our rapidly changing world requires a conscious effort to recalibrate our perspectives and lifestyles for optimal well-being.